Welcome back, Better Stuff community, to another Q&A. I'm honestly losing count. I probably need to start keeping count, but I've just been enjoying doing it for you guys and with you guys and getting the Better Stuff community built up. I think it is just an awesome community. You guys have been amazing, asking really, really good questions. So I want to dive right into it. One thing I do want to say is your programs, your beliefs, your childhood traumas, they do not have to have an impact on who you want to be today. I think that's so powerful because a lot of times we default back to those programs and we think, man, I'm not worthy. I can't do this, and a whole slew of excuses. And I don't even want to say excuses, but we feel safe. Our brain is a survival organ. It has gotten us to the point of survival for however long you decide that we've been around, but it's been a long time. And it is meant to keep us alive. It is meant to put us in fight or flight. It is meant to do whatever it takes for us to survive, to pick up on patterns, patterns of confluence and things that we can point out that helps us to better be prepared in the future. But things will come across and it'll trigger us in our childhood traumas, in our programs that we learned at such a young age. And you don't even have to have trauma. It is just things that we've learned from our parents, from people older than us when, we were in our most formidable years. And sometimes that puts a ceiling on us. That's where our limiting beliefs oftentimes come from. And we really just want to go ahead and adapt and overcome that. Humans are the ultimate adaptation machine. If you think that you can't do it, that is the beginning of something beautiful because you are pushing the outer limits. You are stepping outside of your comfort zone, and that is something that is extremely powerful. You need to go ahead and push yourself further to that point instead of regress when you feel that. So it is the start of something beautiful for you. I'm excited for all you guys that are taking the first step in joining this free community, and I hope you guys are getting an immense amount of value. So Nico asked the first question, what can I do to not feel hungry during the day while intermittent fasting? So Nico and I had been going back and forth. He was originally doing keto. I don't like keto. I think high fat is a huge issue. Your liver is already burdened oftentimes. We had talked and I had mentioned, intermittent fasting being crucial for the body, giving the body a break, getting into autophagy, and really letting the liver cleanse itself, the digestion cleanse itself. So intermittent fasting, that's amazing, Nico. So intermittent fasting, it depends on what your beliefs are. So when I think you're fasting, I think it's only going to be water. I am strict about that. I think anything else um, that begins the digestive process, like lemon water or coffee or something like that, it's going to be getting you out of your autophagy state, out of your fasting state, and really you're not really getting the full benefits of it. So Nico, at this point, man, it's just becoming more comfortable with fasting, and it's going to take some time. Over time, you're going to realize that it's going to be nothing. I'm at 16 hours right now, and I plan on going longer. I've been really just trying to listen to my body for when I'm hungry and not overeating. So I'm longevity based. I'm trying to break free of the bodybuilder's mindset where it's like, I gotta slam calories, gotta eat all the time, even when I'm not hungry, force feed. I did that for a long, long time. I clogged up my lymph system. My digestive system was trash. Like it not still is, but I'm still always working to evolve, to heal, to grow, and to have a better overall digestive system, better overall digestion. And yeah, it's just one of the things. So for you, buddy, it's just becoming, just being patient and, adapting to it and realizing that it's all part of the journey. You're going to be a little bit hungry. And yeah, it's just a part of it, brother. So if you want to ease into it a little bit more, I would recommend having lemon water, maybe a 12-hour fast, and then you can branch out to 14, then 16, then to 20, and then you're eating in a 4-hour window. The smaller the eating window, the better overall it is because you're going to have less blood sugar spikes and less insulin being created because every time that you eat a meal or you snack, you are having that insulin response. So regardless of what it is, and getting carbs to a minimum is good, but I don't want your fat super, super high. So your carbs don't have to be insanely high, but most of our carbs should be probably from fruit and vegetables and really getting away from the processed carbs entirely. Portia asks, do you recommend snacking throughout the day or should we not eat in between meals? What are your favorite go-to snacks? Great question. I kind of touched on it a little bit with the last question in that, every time you eat, you have that spike in blood sugar, then you have insulin that goes ahead and shuttles it into the cells. So you don't want your blood sugar to be like this all day long. the best case scenario is to kind of just keep it more so balanced. You want balanced blood sugar. Spiking in blood sugar causes plenty of issues and can lead to being pre-diabetic, depending on what you're eating. But I think it's better to, and for overall digestion too, it's better to not snack often. We're not meant to be eating all the time. If you think about, how, we have evolved, we did not really come from a place of constant eating. There were often times where we didn't go, or we went, a day or two without eating anything at all. So that's what our body's used to. And when you are fasting, you really start to turn on the survival mechanisms of the body, like autophagy, like ketogenesis, just to name a couple. And it really puts our body into a better state. You don't want to stay in this prolonged starvation state, but when it kicks on these survival mechanisms, they're often beneficial to your body. And you can't eat while you're sick, like physiologically. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to fast when you're sick. Animals fast when they're sick, and it is just overall better for us in the long run. So I think having your 3 to 4 meals set out for the day and really trying to get into the habit and the lifestyle of not snacking that often, if at all, you are gonna have such a dramatic difference and change in your digestion, your blood sugar, and your overall physiology. Well, I don't know why I can't say it today, but so Alexa asked, what is your favorite go-to fruit in the fall? Oh, hands down, by far, grapes. I could eat pounds and pounds and pounds of grapes. There's a place that I go, I buy them in bulk, that I buy them at 18 pounds at a time. So whether I'm juicing grapes, but I don't really often juice fruit that much anymore, but I would like go on grape cleanses and do things like that. Apples are amazing. Trying to think. I love bananas. Pineapple is awesome. Oranges are really starting to become in season, especially over the winter time. And yeah, those are all amazing suggestions. There are so many good ones. I mean, melons are still decent. You can get cantaloupe and honeydew and stuff like that. Watermelon's not really in season. You can still get it. I mean, for us, living in Cleveland, Ohio, you still can readily get things that are shipped in, the more exotic fruit. So they're going to be more expensive. I recommend eating what's in season, which is, again, grapes, oranges, melons, pineapple, and you really can't go wrong with any of those. So I hope it helps you guys. Those are all really good questions. And I just kind of want to give some advice to the people that are having a tough time. Just again, realize that your programs, as you know right now, are going to evolve, going to change. You may come into this thinking, hey, I want to lose weight or I want to build muscle or get my fat percentage down, but you're going to realize that along the way, you are changing yourself entirely. So I think it's very powerful to realize that. And I think you guys should just be motivated and excited for the journey ahead. So whatever you guys need, feel free to reach out to me. Continue to post in the group chat. Ask if there's Goose, always. He's always got to make an appearance on one of the videos. So post in the group chat, rely on others, make friends with each other, ask questions with each other, because you may find someone that's either on the journey that you are currently on and can help you along the way, or it's nice to have a accountability buddy so that you don't feel alone. So you guys are awesome. Always love y'all. Send this to a friend if it can help them, and we will go from there. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.